Number 5. In Staffordshire, England, there is a sculpture that has puzzled many people over the years. There is an inscription that reads OUOSVAVV, which is between the letters D and M. Although the Shepards monument was constructed back in the 18th century, the letters found therein were never solved, even 250 years after it was completed. Number 4. The Zodiac Killer was a serial killer who operated in Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. The killer originated the name Zodiac in a series of taunting letters sent to the local Bay Area press. Suspects have been named by law enforcement and amateur investigators, but no conclusive evidence have surfaced. The San Francisco Police Department marked the case inactive in April 2004, but reopened it at some point prior to March 2007. Although the Zodiac claimed 37 murders in letters to the newspapers, investigators agree on only 7 confirmed victims, 2 of whom survived. The killer's identity remains unknown. Number 3. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, this is a strange tale. In 1958, Gillian and Jennifer Pollock were born twins. 2 years previously, their sisters, also twins, had been killed in a car crash. Gillian was born bearing the same birthmarks as one of her sisters, and as soon as the twins were able to talk, they began to recount aspects of their sisters' lives they could simply not have known. Furthermore, they recognized the house their parents had previously lived in with their sisters, and were able to each identify the toys belonging to their respected siblings. Even creepier is the fact that both twins could recount in vivid detail the events leading up to and during the fatal crash that killed their sisters. Number 2. Just outside the CIA headquarters in Langley, Virginia, you will see a statue that has coded inscriptions on its surface. This very captivating sculpture was created by Jim Sanborn to show that everything can be resolved and decoded with the use of patterns and clues. Of the 4 inscription sections that were included, only the first 3 have been cracked, but not even the brilliant minds of the CIA were able to crack the 4th. Number 1. In December of 1998, a homeless man wandered through Edinburgh on a stormy night. Seeking shelter from the night's downpour, he staggered into Greyfriars Kirkyard and broke into one of the old mausoleums. Inside the vault was pitch black, and the man decided to explore his surroundings. He removed an iron grate in the floor and ascended a short, twisted stone staircase, and entered a second chamber. There he came across 4 wooden coffins. The man began to smash open the dusty caskets. As he did, a hole suddenly opened beneath his feet, and he fell through a wooden division into a third chamber, the existence of which had been previously unknown. The unfortunate intruder landed in a deep pit that had been used for illegally dumping those that had died from the plague. Despite being hundreds of years old, the pit had remained well sealed, and the corpses that greeted the homeless man were far from skeletal. Not surprisingly, the man desperately fled the tomb, not stopping even when he cut his head on the tomb's entrance. The homeless man fled into Edinburgh's darkness. The vault the homeless man broke into was the Black Mausoleum, and to this day it houses the remains of the most notorious resident of Greyfriars Kirkyard, the 17th century judge Sir George Mackenzie, otherwise known to the Scots as Bloody Mackenzie. The Mackenzie poltergeist is one of the most famous attractions when taking the City of the Dead tour within the Greyfriars Kirkyard. People who join the tour experience bruises, scratches, and some even faint as they enter where George Mackenzie lies. There have been more than 500 recorded incidents of the poltergeist attacking people. So that was 5 unexplained mysteries. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.